So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4 smart Spektrum battery packs, 4S 5100 Cs. 100. Got all 4 of them on eBay for about 50 bucks with the shipping. I think my winning bid was 35. Did I get screwed or did I get a good deal? Well, just depends on what they sell for. I'm putting them back on eBay at 3 p.m. Today, starting at $50 for 2 of them. These 2 packs are good. One of them is in primo condition. That was the one we took out of the box yesterday, which had all balanced cells and it was good. This one here has unbalanced cells. Probably could spend some time doing balancing and unbalancing and charging and discharging and so on and get it straightened out. These 2 in the back, they've only got 2 good cells each. So might just chop the connectors off and use the connectors. We'll see. But anyways, that's where we stand with the deal. Did he get screwed or did he do good? Well, we'll call it an in between. We'll call it in between. This thing has been sitting for so long, probably since, I bet this came out in 85, maybe 1980. It has been sitting so long, there's flat spots on the tires. I'm like, why is this thing bouncing like that? Look at that. So right there, right there, right there. That is how long this thing has been sitting. Let's see if I can figure out what year this one is. This was like the other one. This might be the newer version of this lineup. It is the Ferrari and the Lamborghini Radio Shack. Radio Shack 2. Well, you guys tell me. So, which one? I'm guessing this 49. Well, we need to look at it. 49 megahertz, maybe. So, this is an update video on the LiPo batteries. But speaking of batteries, look at all that. Size C's. All size C plus a 9-volt for the transmitter. Well, I think the 49 is for 49 megahertz, and I think I saw 27 megahertz somewhere on the other one. So I got 6 double A's. I have never tried to operate this thing before. Garage sale find. I had to have them, both of them. I think for like 45 bucks. Well worth it. Probably had some of these as a kid. Look, this one got flat spots also. Not as bad, huh? Maybe the batteries are a little dead. There's reverse, there's forward, and then it's got turbo. That's what I was doing. I was doing turbo on accident. Turbo is like a gear shifter, or it's like a first and second gear, so you got to get it going. All right, so turbo is up to first, push it over, and then into turbo. So we're going to go up and then over. Wait. Ha-ha! So first, and then turbo, and then reverse. For smart Spektrum LIPO battery pack eBay purchase that showed up 2 days ago. Unboxed them. I thought I had a home run. I'll put up on the screen my eBay purchase receipt. You know, I was thinking for around 50 bucks. These are like $130 each. I'm thinking, man, this is over $500 of batteries here for 50 bucks. The guy says they're new and he just can't get them to charge. Well, they are on the newer side. They've got 13 charge cycles on each battery. And when we unboxed them, we had one good one. All the cells were balanced. It was good. And then we had one that had like really low voltage, one had medium voltage, and I think the other one had 0 voltage. So the long of the short is I managed to get 2 good packs out of the deal. And they're the 2 that are not puffed up like the other 2. I'll show you, and I'll show you the readings on the smart pack here. But if you look at these 2, I'll get you down in here. So if you look at these 2 right here, you can see that they're pretty square. They're both the same size. These are the 2 good ones. And then you put the 2 bad ones up on the chopping block. And there's some puffiness. Look right here around the Spektrum logo. That one's not as bad as that one. See, it's raised up a little bit right there. Anyways, I managed to get one of them. The other one, we got one to charge, no problem. It was good. I managed to get one more out of the remaining 3 to charge, but I just can't get the cells balanced. I'm sure I probably can if I had more time to charge them and then storage charge them a little bit and then balance the cells. It would probably come back around. Let me give you the readings on them real quick and show you what I came up with. All right, first up, this is the one that the cells aren't balanced. They probably could be balanced. You just need to spend some time with the balancing effect. You know, the balancing option on your battery charger. You know, charge them up, and then go to balance and let them storage charge. And anyways, I did it for a little while. Put it on storage charge, and it started sucking the voltage down and getting them close. And I just didn't have as much time. But you can see that it has 13 charge cycles on that 1-3. So it's got 13 charges and discharges. And version 2.0, they did not need updated. So that's the one that I got to charge, but the cells just aren't perfecto. And here's the good one that we had right out of the rip. I mean, look at those cells, 3, 7, 7, and 8. And 13 charge cycles as well. Version 2.10, good. And the ones that are not good, get a little reading on these guys. Remember, they wouldn't even light up the XBC 100 before, at the get-go. So that one has 9 charge cycles on it. And last up, and that one has 11 charge cycles on it. When I was charging these two that just showed 2 cells each, they actually had a third cell that was really up in voltage and a fourth cell starting to come alive. But then after they set for a little while, it would just back down to the 2. So what are we going to do with the batteries, Sean? What are we going to do with the batteries? The 2 good batteries are back on eBay for 50 bucks. That's the starting bid. Let the auction go for a week. And then the other 2 batteries, I haven't quite decided what... Ooh, you guys all right? I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet, because there's still some value here. These connectors are like, they're stupid money. They're like $10 each. And that is the size plug that I use on my Extra. It has an 80 amp Avian ESC in it, and I did not cut that plug off and solder on an XT90 like I've done the other ones. I've left it with the EC5 smart plug, and I'm using an adapter. So I could desolder these 2, and then I would have 2 plugs that put on my other batteries. Okay guys, there's an update on the smart LiPo battery pack eBay purchase. So the 2 good ones go live on eBay tomorrow, which is Sunday the 18th, I believe, at 3 p.m. Central Time. 50 bucks. The other 2 I haven't quite decided. I can't go flying this weekend. It's just too windy, like 17 miles an hour. So hopefully you guys can. All right, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff is the best way to support me. Thank you guys.